school, and it doesn't really matter if I get A's because it just doesn't matter. And so she was living in the past. She was focused on where she came from, and she was staying there, and that was keeping her there. Okay, what happens if you live only in the future? Can anyone think if you're always just wondering about living in the future? What kind of feelings might come up if you're thinking like that? Right, so you're living in fear and anxiety. Sometimes it's exciting, but often it leads to fear and anxiety. Fear of failure, fear of wondering what's going to happen to me in the future. I don't know. You know, fear of failure. And actually, Tamika was living there a little bit too, because she was afraid of failing. She thought, oh, maybe I can't succeed at what I'm doing here. So she was worried about the future, and she was living in the past. What happens if you just live in the present? Go ahead.
You don't really learn from the past, and you don't prepare for the future.
Awesome. So it kind of becomes a, you know, people that run high-risk behaviors, people that want to jump out of airplanes every day or things like that, often they're just living like right now in the moment. You know, and that can be a really good thing. We need to really embrace each moment that we have in our life, but we need to do it with consideration of learning from the past and looking forward to the future and having a plan for the future. And so that is called, so I've got a word for this, impulsive. Okay, so we can be impulsive when we're only living in the present. So what we need to do is combine all those into deep time. And that is that you consider all three. You learn from your past, but you don't stay there. You have plans for your future. You want to set goals and have dreams for yourself. And you live in the moment. So that every moment that you live is encompassing those things. Does that make sense? It's kind of a heavy concept, but it's really important to getting the most out of your life. Okay, so for time, we're rounding up. I'm done. Ashley, I'm at the very end. Ultimately, you have the strongest impact on your own attitude. And I'm really, really so pleased with all you guys. I'm really excited at how you're participating in this. And because I'm sure it's kind of like odd to have someone's mom up here, but I'm really thankful to all of you that input everything and doing your group activities and stuff. And now, before we dismiss, we're going to do declarations. And I want you guys to stand in a circle around the outside of the room. Okay? Remember what we did last time when we stood up? Here, I'm going to hand these. Yeah. So you guys take Okay, the reason we're in a circle is because I want you all to see each other doing this, because it's important to support your peers. Okay, so just like last time, we're going to put your hand over your heart. Hand on your heart. When you say things out loud, it makes a lot more, it has a lot more impact on your life. Okay, we're going to read through them. And then you are dismissed, and I will see you in January.
Actually, could you not go when you finish? I do have one on the note.
Thank you. All right. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.